Welcome back to squadding, or should I say sailing quads. Hang on, something doesn't feel right. Let me see if I can find a hat. There you go, that's better. Welcome to sailing quads. This is a UDI022 and we are going to thrash it around this lake. Let's freaking go. I didn't quite mean to do that. See what I mean there? I reckon I could get it to take off on 6. Alright, we're here down at Park with Only Drones and he's going to toss boat into water and he's going to have a go of it. Go on then, Only Drones lad. I completely missed it. That was a really good toss. Right, there you go. Now, you'll have to let our viewers know what you think of this boat. Wow. Affiliate link down below. Buy 7 each. I mean, we jest. But actually, he's having the time of his life here, you know. Mate, if you get me wet, I'll push you in. This is, honestly, so much fun. Now, there's no way, I wanted to... The reason I agreed to review this 6 months ago is because I wanted to FPV it. There's no chance of FPV in this. However, yo! The look then at the UDI022. Now if I tilt this over here, this is the ESC and obviously it is waterproofed and it's 120 amp. We've then obviously got the motor here which turns the thing and the receiver which again is in a waterproofed case. This connects to the first part of the top via this and then that goes on like that. And then these light up. I'll show you that in a second. So obviously the water in the boat is from earlier on in the week against the footage you've just seen. I took it out for a couple of runs first just to sort of see, because I've never really done anything like this before, and obviously just made sure that I got it ready for filming. And then what I'm going to do is sort of put this in the middle of the video somewhere, and then I'll cut back to the footage in a second. But you've got a waterproof seal here. It's on 3S, no water comes in. You've also got another canopy that goes over the top, but that's actually in the back garden currently drying. But that waterproof canopy goes over the top. So this goes on here like this, that seals up. And then the waterproof canopy goes over the top here, and then that sort of turns over them there, and then it's sealed and waterproofed, and away you go. You have got water cooling here for the motor, so it sucks up water from the lake or wherever you're sailing. And distributes it, and then obviously you've got the servo here. Probably the servo is something I'd look to replace. It's not, there's no problems with it at all, but the servos are always the weak points on any RC and always generally tend to be the thing that I would always replace first, especially when you've got 120 amp ESC, which is rated for 4S. I'm going to have a look at something like 170 amp ESC and change the motor out and go to 6S, because this is incredibly fun. Moving to the back of the boat, if I can just create a little bit of space on this desk. And then obviously you can see here the propeller, the rudder which turns it, and then you've got a couple of stabilizers here. I don't know if you can see them. A couple of stabilizers here and here. Really well put together, all metal. You can make adjustments to the servo and things here. Really, really well put together. And from the couple of test runs I've done earlier on in the week before I've done proper filming, I dare say the proper filming is going to be equally as fun. But the test runs I had earlier on in the week were absolutely insanely brilliant. It genuinely were. Let me move this out of the way a second and we'll just grab the controller to have a quick look at. So on the top of the controller, you've got steering proportionality on the left and right. You've got the steering trim. You've got a throttle reverser, you've got an RX, TX, and obviously you can turn the light on and off here. The rest of it, let me just readjust this camera slightly. So obviously the rest of it is very simple and very straightforward. You push that to go forward, you push that for the brakes and the reverser, and that is your steering. And it is literally as simple as that. To power it, you need 4 AA batteries. And it does have, apparently, and hopefully we can test this on the lake later on in the week when we go out with it, but apparently it does have a range like alarm. So if you're about to go out of range, it will warn you. And if the battery's about to die, it's supposed to warn you there as well. A couple more points to note then is we did a speed test with this GPS. See if I can turn it on. So this was the GPS we used. You can sort of see. Eventually it'll come on and it won't be scrambled anymore. There we go. We locked 6 satellites and we got 48 kilometers an hour. So it's quoted at 50 kilometers an hour. We got 48. Personally, I'll take that, especially because it was inside the hull as well. So the signal isn't going to be perfect, is it? Now, when it comes to batteries, move this just out of the way slightly there. This is the lipo that comes with it. So this is a 3S 2500 mAh, sorry. Very, very thin 3S to be fair. Now it goes, if I show you where it goes, you see this here. So if you just pull this up here, and then it just slides in like that. I'm trying to do this upside down, so you'll have to forgive me. And then obviously you clip it in and away you go. And as you can see, there's I can get my finger underneath there. So there is quite a bit of room. However, so that's the included battery, which for the price as well, a little over $100 with a battery is mad. So this is the 4S pack that I've used a few times. And again, it fits in nicely, look, but if you see there, I can't get my finger underneath it. So where the problem then arises is these clips here that then have to go underneath here. You just can't quite get this back. So you can get it nice and flat. And as long as you don't flip the boat, or heaven forbid sink the boat, you're absolutely fine. But you do get a little bit of water going in. So it will go flat. And like I say, you've got the waterproof cover that goes over the top as well. And I think I'm going to get only drones to come out and have a go. So we're going to pop the baby Jesus in the boat just to protect the boat because I don't trust him. But I'm sure everything will be fine. I'll leave a link for the GPS down below if you need it. I'll leave a link for the boat down below as well. And then I'll finish up with the last however long we're at the lake. But yeah, I basically just popped it in there and it got a decent enough signal. So that's the UDI022. Right, let's go back to the lake and see exactly what we're up to, where we are, and how much fun we're having with this boat. Let's go. And we are powered on, ready to go. But just before we do have the baby Jesus in the boat to protect us and all who sail in her. Let's freaking go. There's no chance of FPV in this. However, yo!
Where's that gone?
Hang on, let me just turn it over quick before it sinks. You just carry on filming.
Oh no!
So good. So much fun. Mate, just come here a second. Just bring the No, the baby Jesus! The baby Jesus! The top, the waterproof top has come off the boat, look, when it went to be a submarine. And the baby Jesus is missing. Mate, you've killed the baby Jesus. Oh my, mate, no. Where's the baby Jesus? Can you swim? Yeah. Right, get your clothes off quick. You need to go and rescue baby Jesus. The baby Jesus has unfortunately met with his demise. He's fallen out of the boat and died. Oh well, never mind. Let's freaking go. Well, baby Jesus is no longer with us, but that won't stop us having fun. I mean, I am crying a little bit inside, I've got to be honest. So a few stats then about the UDI022. It is a 25-inch boat. It has a self-righting water-cooled motor. It comes with a 3S lipo, but does also support up to 4S. This is on 3S. Runtime is about 7 or 8 minutes. And there appears to be a very loud engine behind me. I'll do a big loop of that. So testing the range now. If it goes out of range, I can't swim. Well, I can swim, but I'm not going to. So let's just see how far away it will go. I mean, that's a hell of a distance, really. This is on 4S as well now, so you can see the difference in the power. We're 3/4 of the way over the lake to the other side. Probably should have warned you. I think you should have. Sorry. Oh no! We've beached the boat upside down. Self-righting mechanism for the win. And there's the brakes. Not quite as effective as the accelerator. So there is the boat out there, and right underneath there is where it came up and only drones killed the baby Jesus. I am beside myself with upset, anger and hate towards only drones. Leave a comment down below. Cheer me up. Peace. Bye. So all jokes aside, that's the end of the video. Great boat, super fun. We are missing the canopy because it did decide to turn into a submarine, and only drones did murder the baby Jesus. If anybody ever comes to this lake and you see the baby Jesus washed up on the shore, please let me know. Team@squadquads.co.uk. Much love, peace out.